So as this goes on in the background, as you can see, this is me fighting Agarus with Chainblades. You're gonna see just how broken they are. Yes, this is the build. As you might have seen at the time, I didn't have Togedoro's Chainblades. I was using Helion's Chainblades, nor did I have Momentum Blades. So if you were to honestly just do this, you'd probably be doing it better. In Helion, it'd be the same anyway. Tenacious and Knockout King. With Helion's Chainblades, which I haven't even got Power Surge, just to really show you just how powerful this build was. And then I was obviously using Discipline, which at the time when I had done that against Agarus, the repeaters hadn't gotten their refresh, so Discipline wasn't nerfed. Although I still feel like this is still going to be just as powerful, if not more powerful now. But I was running Dark Watch with Overpower in it. Koshai's Bloom with Catalyst. Not that that really matters all too much. You can kind of run any lantern you want, but Catalyst for sure. Thrax's chest piece with Berserker. Thrax's gauntlets with Sharpened. However, I'll explain this later, but that's going to change. And I was running Boreal March with Berserker, which gives you 6 Berserker, 6 Cunning, 6 Tenacious, 6 Overpower if you've Power Surged your Chainblades, 3 Cat, 3 Knockout King, 3 9 Lives, and 3 Sharpened. We'll be losing these 3. Knockout King, 9 Lives, and Sharpened. Because what I'm working on right now is getting my Chainblades, Warpike, Axe, and my sword all the way up to level 20, and then just reforging them all at once, just because I want that dopamine rush, even though I could just reforge these right now. But what I'll be changing it out for is I'll be getting rid of Knockout King for Adrenaline, which I am working on 2 plus 3 Adrenaline cells. And then I'll be using at most, hopefully, at minimum 2 either Hearts to Power Surge, my Chainblades, and then Ember Munier's Gauntlets, Fiery Gauntlets. One reason, this gives Endurance and a Technique cell, and, well, I'm not sure if you noted, but Adrenaline, he's actually pretty good now, in that it gives, at plus 6, 3% extra damage for every 10 stamina missing. Now, say you don't have, like me, your Slayer's Path fully maxed out for your Slayer down here for stamina, even though I could progress. It doesn't matter. You don't have that at plus at the max like me. Okay. Yeah, no. So you don't have that. That means you're only going to have like 100 stamina per se, which with Adrenaline would mean 30% extra damage at no stamina, which I'm not sure if you noticed, but Chainblades kind of use stamina way too much. With Berserker, that's pretty good. Now, if you've got it maxed out, that would be 33 because you have that extra 10 stamina, etc. Endurance gives more stamina. Plus 6 endurance with plus 6 adrenaline would be nice, but I don't want that. I like my cell economy with 3 endurance and 6 adrenaline, with obviously dropping that. So it'd just be 3 catalyst, 3 endurance, 6 adrenaline, 6 overpower, 6 tenacious, 6 cunning, 6 berserker, etc. Yeah, that would be 140 for me, would be the max buff for adrenaline, which would be 42% extra damage at 0 stamina, which I tend to reach, which means I will obviously be dropping stamina tonics, either for life drain or inspiring pylon. Probably not inspiring pylon, to be honest. Maybe bulwark or either drive. Not that I really care about my Lantern ability because it's Koshai's Bloom. Either that or something I need to unlock anyway. I'd be running this one, the Assault Tonic, for stagger damage to return, which I'm just going to unlock them all. How did I get Ether Drive Tonics when I didn't even have them unlocked? What? What? Oh, Frostfall. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah. So I'll obviously be running probably Assault Tonics. But yeah. And then if I can max out my stamina thing in the Slayer's Path, it'd be 150, which, well, that's 60% extra damage? No, 40. Brain doesn't do math. It'd be 45, I think. Hang on. Yeah, 45. Math is apparently something that I'm not good at anymore. Yeah. Which would be great. 45% extra damage on top of Berserker and Overpower. That's a lot of damage. And Tenacious. That's a lot of damage. This build is broken. But until then, I won't be. But that's what I would tell you guys to go do, because bloody hell, man, it is dumb. Like, I hate to tell you, it's dumb. It's really dumb. Not what I wanted. Click on. There we go. Decline. Yeah, it's stupid dumb. This build. Chainblades need a nerf, which is a good thing that they're getting a refresh soon. Oh, real quick, I forgot to mention. Yeah, this is pretty broken. If you want to replicate it, you're gonna need, at least, for me, what I had is maxed Terror-esque, because, you know. But this is my, perk economy. Thrill of the Hunt's kind of niche. You don't need to put that. You can put that into anything if you want. But you need at least Critical Thunder. Mainly because of Virulent Impact. And Maxed Reckoning. These two you need. This one you don't really need because the Chain Blades kind of, you know, they attack too fast. Yeah. It's dumb. Also, another thing, don't expect to be invulnerable when you get this build. Berserker puts you at 800 health, for those who are in the unknown, or 700 if you haven't maxed out your Slayer's Path. Yeah, that's not particularly great. And in Terror-esque, especially considering as of right now I'm wearing 3 pieces of Umbral Armor, that means Rezakiri can usually one-shot me when he appears. You actually have to be keen, and don't use the legendary ability. This should be well known when it comes to Torg. His legendary ability's not that great, but yeah. But if you are just generally cautious, you should be fine. You're not invulnerable. Always remember that. Yeah, always remember that. You are nowhere near invulnerable. So just be weary. But also, I did technically beat Torgadora in a minute, depending on who you ask. For me, I like to consider that the attack begins when I first send the input to attack, which I was a little bit early to on the editing, but it doesn't matter. yeah, that's when I like to consider the attack. Others, however, will say that like it's when you first pop the potions, which I still beat him in under a minute anyway. Because the video itself, as you would have seen from like, because it cut directly, because that video itself was unedited, or at least cut anyway. Took a minute and 15 seconds, and before I even popped the first potion, if I remember correctly, 15 seconds has already passed. So, you know, kind of broken. And that's the thing that you can do with these things. Yeah, I'm unsure how long this will last. I'm unsure if it's perfect anymore due to the repeaters refresh changing a few things about discipline. But I'm pretty certain, especially when I put adrenaline and stuff in it, which is what you guys should do. Yeah, it's gonna be dumb.